Hey guys, welcome to Soul Sister Saturday. This is a new series that Amy and I are so excited to do together. We've been talking about doing a series like this for so long now, but we finally are doing it.
Yeah, we love it.
On Soul Sister Saturday, we want this to be a resource for you to be able to connect with us, and we can share with you about what it means to be a friend. And we'd love to answer any questions that you guys have about friendship or any struggles you're dealing with. We want to be there for you as your big soul sisters to help you through anything you're dealing with in life. We have a lot of life experience. We've made mistakes in life, each in our own individual way, and it took us a long time to find each other.
Yeah, definitely. Friendships are hard, like, to keep, special friendships, but sometimes you have that one that's like your soul sister. I found her.
Right, and I'd love to share with you how you know the difference between a soul sister. I think the whole BFF thing is kind of a little played out and overused. I think people so loosely call each other BFFs or best friends. And in fact, a lot of times I've seen younger girls and teens call each other BFFs and then they don't treat each other like that.
They get heartbroken.
They get heartbroken. I mean, like, there's a lot of like gossip and meanness that takes place. Trust me, I went through it myself growing up. Even as a young woman, I went through that too. So I think it can be really, really painful and really confusing navigating relationships with other girls.
Yeah. Girls are hard to be friends with.
Yeah, there's a lot of challenges, definitely. Yeah. Jealousy is huge.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the most dangerous and toxic emotions between best friends. So when Amy and I met, we weren't expecting to be so cool. We didn't know what to expect, but it's something that happens really naturally and beautifully, and it's something so pure that you never are jealous.
No.
You never fear any backstabbing or gossiping. It's something really beautiful and natural, and you all are worthy of it.
It's something I've never felt before. Like another friend. Like, I've had friends, I've had best friends, I've had like BFFs, and every single one of them it's difficult. Like, and then I didn't know that soul sisterhood existed, but it does. And I found it with you.
It's so great. And every time we share, we weren't expecting to get such an amazing response from you. We just were honest and just shared our love for each other, you know, as friends, and the whole soul sisterhood thing. And all of a sudden it just started, we started getting comments and messages, and it really has exploded. And why is because all of you
are looking for it.
Yes, you're all looking for this type of friendship. And I think you have to really set the intention for what you want in a friendship and what you expect. Like, what are your expectations and what are you allowing for yourself? You show people how to treat you. So really this is about self-love, I think. I think once you and I started loving ourselves, that's when we like opened up the space for finding someone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think like a lot of we get a lot of little girls following us on Instagram, and they're really starting to come out and like understand soul sisterhood, and I think they have been looking for it forever, they just didn't know, and I think they've got closer with that person because of like our support, I guess. And our tattoo has become a symbol, which has been amazing. We get a lot of like fan art of kids drawing our tattoo. I can show you the magic. You love it?
Yes.
Can you even see?
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah.
So this has become kind of like a symbol, especially in the Instagram world, of soul sisterhood, and we're proud of that, right?
Definitely. It's beautiful. I remember we planned for months on getting this, and then we told the artist what we'd like, and they drew this up for us, and we got them done at the exact same time, which was really awesome.
Scary. It hurt.
It was hard. Like, it was so hard to see Amy in pain, honestly, because these hurt.
Really bad.
Really, really bad in the spot. And we weren't expecting. Next, we were all about just the love, and then we sat down like, oh no. I felt how bad it hurt, and I looked over, and I'm like, oh no. Like, I was like, what are we going to do if Amy can't finish? But you did. I mean, yeah, it hurt.
It was the most painful thing in the world ever. It was real painful.
And I've given birth 4 times, and she's right. This was probably more painful.
Yeah, but it was totally worth it, and it was unique. Like, the tattoo artist designed it herself, and we've had a lot of kids actually draw it on their own wrist with their soul sister and send it to us, and that just makes us like.
We love to see you putting our tattoo on the two of you or the three of you. I've had a lot of people send me messages recently that said, can you have more than one soul sister? Of course you can.
You can have a million.
There's no rules to soul sisterhood except really honoring and respecting each other, because...
And you can't choose it.
Right.
Like, you
chooses you.
Yeah, that's how you know. Like, you can't just say, you're going to be my soul sister. It just happens, and you know when it happens.
Oh my gosh, I just realized something. We have, like, the same sweater on.
Twinning.
We do this all the time. We don't even realize it, and then we're like, what is happening? Look at this.
We're real sisters. That's a lot of confusion, isn't it? Because everyone does assume we are real sisters. And we are, but we're not. Like, we're not blood related, but she's my sister, and no one will tell me different. Like, you're my big sister.
Well, it's kind of like, you know, you choose your partner in life. Like, Joe and I are a couple. We obviously not related. He's my husband, but you fall in love and connect with somebody. And Amy, as a best friend, I fell in love with her heart, and everything about her was like what I had been looking for my whole life but didn't know it. And all of a sudden this person comes into your life and everything makes sense and you're so satisfied. I swear I've been looking for this kind of connection with somebody or friendship for years, my whole life. And it was always this space that I didn't know was there, and I just feel, we've said so many times, like, I'm so happy. Like, it feels so good to trust somebody.
Yeah, with everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know all my secrets. And I don't ever fear that you're gonna tell anyone, or if I have a problem, you're the first one I go to with everything. And you're the only one who can help.
Well, I think a really important aspect of friendship, no matter how young you are, no matter how old you are, is mothering each other, nurturing each other. It's so important. Like, that's just a trait that so many girls don't realize that they need. But when one of us is down, the other one nurtures each other and loves each other through it and says, like, it's going to be okay.
That's a weird thing that we didn't know was possible, that we can feel each other's pain, like, really badly.
We discovered that in England, and it was so weird.
Yeah.
Like, and if one of us is going through something that's really painful to deal with, and we just deal with it. Yeah, we deal with a lot, like both being public figures and doing what we're doing. It's a busy life, it's an emotional life, like it's up and down constantly, and we carry that pain for each other when the other person just can't handle it.
Yeah, that's something I've never experienced before, and I thought that was really weird. It was bizarre, but we talked about it and we figured that's what it is, and that's how it is.
Exactly. So we would love to be here for you as big soul sisters and be here to answer your questions every Saturday, because I think that having a big sister in life is really important.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Something I've been missing my whole life. And I think a soul sister is not just friendship and sisterhood, like you are also a mother to me. And we talk about like being adopted into this family because I do see you in that way. And I love it. I love that.
Yeah, I love it too. I love being a mom and I love nurturing, and it's something I've done in my work for a really long time. I'm a doula, and I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I educate people about childbirth and I go to their birth. So I help women through labor. And I probably use the labor and birth analogy like way too much.
See, we read each other's mind.
Yeah, so
I was just going to say,
you want to see Amy's impersonation of me? Okay, go ahead.
I can't even.
You guys want to see Amy impersonate me? Then I'll impersonate her. Okay.
No.
Do it. Do it.
All is well. Walking down the street is like giving birth.
Do it. It can be. All right, now I'll imitate you.
Oh God.
You know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's it. I want a lollipop.
Thanks. Is that all you see me as?
No. No, sweetie, you just, every time I hear you say those things, my heart fills with such love. I love your uniqueness, and I'm absolutely loving, like, nurturing and facilitating, like, your fun and joy. We're actually going to Disney World as a family next month. Oh my goodness. And I cannot wait for Amy to see Tinkerbell. Like,
I'm gonna die.
I'm like ridiculously planning the itinerary for our trip. Amy's
mum
too.
mode.
I'm in mum mode, planning all the dining and all the fun stuff. And I said, Amy, I can't wait for you to see Tinkerbell. So
she's more excited than I am at me seeing Tinkerbell.
I am. I can't. I said we'll stand in line for hours in order for you to see her, and I have to vlog it all.
Yeah.
I think when you have a soul sister, you celebrate their happiness and you feel it as if it was your own. If you feel jealous, it's really like an indicator for you to kind of really think about things and wonder why.
We'd never feel jealous about each other. We're genuinely happy for each other's success. Like, if she won the lottery and won, like, $10 million, there would not be 1 ounce of jealousy. It'd just be pure happiness for her. And, yeah.
You'd get some pretty cool Christmas gifts that year.
You'd buy me a pony?
I'll buy you a pony. I'll buy you a whole stable of ponies.
Yeah.
No, but it's really awesome. When you celebrate each other's successes and happinesses and joys in life as if they were your own, that's when you'll attract more of those awesome things in your life. Jealousy is a real issue, and it usually has to do with feeling insecure. And so, honestly, being vulnerable and telling each other those things can just shift it so much. Like, if I did have an issue or feeling of jealousy toward Amy, I would say to her, you know what, I'm feeling a little jealous about this. Let's talk about it and work through it.
Yeah.
And then that way you can dissipate it. I mean, I can't see that happening, but that is how I recommend approaching it, is being honest with your soul sister, honest with your best friends, because you know how when somebody's upset with you and they're kind of quiet and passive aggressive, and
that's the worst.
It's the worst. It is. And you never have to hold that pain in, because your friend will feel it. You have to be honest and tell them how you feel and be vulnerable, right?
Yeah. And people always ask us, like, if we're ever going to fight and be mean and stuff. And it's like, that's not ever going to happen.
Never.
We would never fight. There's nothing that would make us fight. Even if one of us did something really bad, we'd talk it out. We would not.
We're never going to fight.
No.
We won't. I mean, and I think when have been through so many different relationships in life where it is dysfunctional, and we both had our fair share, there is that underlying fear sometimes, oh my gosh, I never want that to happen.
Yeah.
But because we're so open and honest and we trust each other and we just talk about everything, I know it's never going to be an issue.
No.
Never.
Could you imagine if we did have like a massive fallout and didn't talk for like 10 years?
No, I can't. My heart, piece of my heart would be gone.
I'd die. It's not going to happen.
Never. So girls, please, or guys, we got some soul brothers out there.
Yeah, soul brothers.
This isn't just for girls.
Soul mothers.
Right. We have soul family. I mean, Devin has some really close friends that he would consider soul brothers. And sometimes you can have a best friend that's a guy or a girl. I had a lot of guy friends growing up. In fact, my relationships with guys were always 20 times better. They seemed easier to me than friendships with girls, which seems so complicated and so full of competition. And I really want to help you guys move away from that, and you can. So stay tuned to what we want to share with you. Soul Sister Saturday. At the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you guys pictures of the newest girls to join the Soul Sisterhood.
We love them. They're so cute.
We love you girls. We are your big soul sisters, so keep sending us pictures, notes, send us fan mail. We are going to have an email address for you all to send your questions for the Soul Sisters to answer. In the description, we're going to put an email address for you guys to send your questions to the Soul Sisters for every Soul Sister Saturday. We can't wait to add your photo and put you in our Soul Sisterhood.
Loves it.
Loves it. So thank you guys so much for listening to us today. We are so honored to be part of your lives. We are so grateful. Without you guys, honestly, you keep our friendship so strong.
Yeah.
It's
so
amazing.
Much.
I mean, we're like in tears almost every day from what you guys write to us, and we show each other. So even if you don't see that we liked something or we don't respond, we're reading and we're looking.
We get hundreds every single day.
Exactly. Yeah, girls and boys, we would love to hear from you. We'd love to have you join the Soul Sisterhood. Maybe we should name it the Soul Brotherhood, too, if we get enough guys.
Yeah, little soul brothers, they're more than welcome.
Yeah, totally, because you guys need support, too, and you have a lot of questions, and we want to be there for you.
We could start a revolution of love and peace around the world.
And you guys all deserve healthy friendships, where you're not jealous, where you're not competitive, where you're not fearful of whether your friend is talking behind your back, or all these things. We want to help the world heal with dysfunctional friendships. And with all of your help, we can do it. Yeah. The power that you guys have and the love you bring into our lives is incredible. So thank you guys so much. We love you with all of our hearts. And the Soul Sisters will see you next Saturday.
Love you, sis.
Love you so much.
You're the best.
You're the best.
You're the best.
No,
you're the best.
I love you, really.
I do.